With the alpha test coming to a close for Supercell's upcoming game Project R.I.S.E, what were the 6 heroes included in the test, and what were their skills and stats? I'll answer these questions, provide a review of each hero class, and share gameplay for each hero type. Hey, it's Insane Rider. Welcome to the channel, Budget Gamer. Let's start with Spark. Each boom bag kill spawns a firework that deals area damage to a random location. This Firecracker's Brave level 3, and let's take a look at the stats. Health, 182. Speed, 475. Main skill cooldown, 12 seconds. Sub-skill cooldown, 4 seconds. Crit chance, 4%. Attack, 87. Light attack, a single slow rocket that deals high damage. Heavy attack, powerful rocket that deals splash damage to enemies behind the point of impact. Boom bag, a bag of fireworks that detonates after a short delay, dealing damage in a large radius. And rocket jump, long-range rocket jump that deals knockdown damage to enemies near the launch point. Let's take a look at the Firecracker. Here is gameplay from the alpha. Going to queue up. Have about 30 seconds in all to try to match up. So I have to match up with someone who's on the same floor level. If not, I'll end up with some bots. I'll go ahead and summon the bots. And with that, we'll get started. So we know the Firecracker is a ranged hero. Does and deals big damage. Slow, but big damage. So you want to make sure if you're landing your hit, make sure you got the good aim. So there's a regular, that's a heavy shot. Here's the lighter shots. I have, here's the kind of the bag of fireworks that will explode for an AoE. And then I have this launch attack with the splash. There we go. And of course, where you launch, you'll deal damage as well. Alright, so I'm just going to start off by kind of just spamming my auto attack. Firecracker does a big damage compared to the other classes, but definitely slow on the actual firing. As long as you're hitting, you're good. If you've got a lot of misses, though, it's gonna be tough. But definitely a high DPS character. Alright, I tried to see if I could go over the tree, didn't happen. Here's the elevator already. Need to find a power core to get it started, though. Throw some AoE bag of fireworks down. I'm going to continue to look for a core. Here's some healing. Oh, we can't get through right there. There's a power core. Let me snag this healing first. Put some AoE damage on the core. Let me go take off there. So I got a nice AoE on my launch for my rocket shot. Got the looks like the bots are screaming at me to come this way. Barely alive. Let me see if I can work my way down to the elevator. Ooh, got hit on the run. I'm going to use one of my resurrection feathers. And with that, whoop, did I not? Oh, I see back there, I still see the core. Alright, so you got to make sure there are collisions here. So I need to make sure that I get in and out. Might not be able to just make a run for it. I'll try here. Alright, now we'll go ahead and unlock the elevator and start the ascent up. So this is gameplay with the Firecracker. Kind of a high DPS, slow to fire, but the DPS is really strong. Got some AoE ability, and got another AoE when I launch out. If you got the good hand-eye coordination, that rocket launch is also helpful for kind of like the archer with the dodge. Kind of helps you get out of the AoE effect of something. So I'm finding that really helpful. Or if you're kind of being swamped, or overrun by the mobs and kind of stuck, you could use that rocket launch to your advantage. Fire a harder shot there. Again, you can see it fill up. And with that, there's some gameplay for the Firecracker. Let's take a look at a few of the other options currently in the alpha version of the game. So you have the Forge. The Forge is your perks that you can pick up along the way. And you carry a certain amount of perks with you. Some of them you have to recycle. As you level up and your hero gets stronger, you're able to carry over more perks. Here are the first level perks, and I had unlocked all of these. So you got Heal on Kill, Last Gasp Cooldown, Still Alive, Take Less Damage, Shaky Ground, Magic Bolts, Battle Bunny, and 2 for 1. And that's the level 1 perks. Alright, so level 2 perks included Guaranteed Crit, Crit After Heal, Healing Crits, Charged Up, Reflective Shield, Dodgy Streak, Fireball Flicker, and Grabby Graveyard. And you can see to purchase a perk, I just hit the Forge there at 450, and I would randomly get one. Now level 3 is unlocked, so if I go back here and I take a look at the tower upgrades, you can see I get another perk reroll at 3,000. And I'm currently at 2711. And you can see I unlock Forge level 3 at 15,000. So I've been playing just about 3 to 5 hours, probably a day, probably more closer to the 3 hours. This is my 3rd day in the alpha, and I'm not no outstanding player by any means, but you can see basically I've earned almost enough to get to 3,000. So 15,000 for level 3 Forge would definitely take some commitment and some time. Level 4, you see right there, I got more Phoenix Feathers. You use those to basically revive yourself, and TikTok Trials is like your dailies. Speaking of that, let's go take a look. So here's the TikTok Trials. You end up with a special. You can see it refreshes in 18 hours and complete 6 floors with the Fisherman. If so, I unlocked 400 of those tokens that go to my chest. As for the regular dailies, you can see that I've completed all of those. I have things like deal 18,000 damage, complete 6 floors, complete 2 floors without using a Phoenix Feather, collect 480 elixir crystals, recycle 15 perks, and revive teammates 3 times. As you have these dailies, you do have the option in the top to reroll. So if you don't have one that you have one that you really don't want, you could go ahead and re-roll it and hopefully get something better. All right. As far as the where you see the budget gamer, there's nothing really going on there right now. But I assume that's where you'd go into your account, make changes, make setup options. Maybe that's where you could remap your keys. We looked at the Forge. The Heroes is what we have already reviewed once before, where you have all your different heroes. This is your chest where you complete floors to earn more pass points. And as you can see over here where it says go floor 5, I'm ready to tackle floor 5. All right, so that's just a quick overview on what was all available as part of the alpha. So that'll wrap up the gameplay for the heroes. Again, just to review all the heroes, there's a Barbarian, an Archer, a Valkyrie, and those are the first 3 that you start with at the beginning of the game that are unlocked. And then from there, as you start leveling up, you can unlock the Fisherman, the Firecracker, and then finally the Countess. So I've covered all the different configuration, their powers, their stats, their abilities, their skills. As the game continues to come out with updates, assuming as an alpha tester I get access again, I'll make sure to stream everything I can and share everything that I'm learning with the community. I just want to say thanks for watching the video. And as always, let's battle.